Today, Precarious plays
Deus Ex, Human Revolution. Here's the deal. I'm going to proceed forward, but I'm worried that I've missed Taggart. We found Sarif.
Yeah.
And I'm worried that whenever I jump down, remember how I very dramatically, heroically, some would say, I jumped down that, I think it was some sort of ventilation shaft or a turbine maybe?
Yeah.
Game, I wanna cling to, okay. Not clingable. Can I cling to this side? Okay, so this object, you just can't cling to it.
It's just useless.
Neat.
It's the wheels.
He's just wheel adverse. He can't cling to anything with wheels.
Just not as tight. Ugh. We're starting a new session and I had forgotten that we were now in Zombie Town. I mean, not actual zombies, but we're no longer dealing with rational individuals. And they certainly have pretty iconic shambling type movement.
Is anyone there? Huh?
Hold on, I think I hear somebody,
Yeah.
but I almost ran out of energy trying to deduce their location.
Just leave me alone! You're the monster! It's your fault!
Is it just these people freaking out?
It might be.
No! There's no one.
Okay. I think I'm in the clear for a second, which
Phew.
is great because
It was just in your head.
I only have like 4 total bars of banked energy. And I'm worried that I might have to go back that direction
Ooh.
because So I think I told you, I gave you a heads up between sessions that I'm pretty sure what we're looking at is sort of like the realization of the title.
Yeah.
There's going to be a moment where you are suddenly presented with an opportunity to sort of dictate the results of the game. And there are a few mouthpieces that represent the different options. Dang. Do you want me to go back and find Taggart so you can hear what he has to say? So that way you're better informed about... So, to give you a basis of comparison, you know how, like, in Mass Effect as a series, it eventually winds up being that, like, the Elusive Man is sort of, like, the voice of the Renegade option, and, the very affable, sort of commanding officer that you meet at, and like he's one of the first characters in the franchise to speak.
Yeah.
He has a cool voice, and he talks like this, and he's...
Isn't his name Anderson?
Yes, I think that's his name. And he's a cool
Love
guy that makes everything sound like it's gonna be fine, even though you're in a firefight.
The world and the universe is going to shit.
I'm not sure if he has a very similar vocal quality. It might even be the same voice. I can't. Suddenly I'm making a connection. He sounds a lot like Zavala from Destiny. The Vanguard, the Titan Vanguard.
Yeah, he does. I wonder if it is the same person.
Just putting on like a slightly different, more like epic Shakespearean tone.
So, Anderson, yeah, he's sort of the paragon voice of the story.
So do you want me to go back, or do you really not care what Taggart might have to say?
I mean, do you remember what he has to say?
I mean, it's probably... I kind of want to hear what he has to say, just because I can't imagine it to be very compelling.
Yeah,
because it's got to be pro... It's got to be pro-humanity, like pure humanity, you know?
Yeah, which doesn't... I mean, I don't know.
It's, to be very blunt at this point, it's kind of like, yeah, how are you going to convince me to be a race traitor?
Yeah.
Let's see you try to do that. What are you gonna say to me, an augmented person, to make me wanna
Just
diminish
not-
the lives of other augmented people?
Yeah, but I do want to. I want the cinematic experience of listening to this guy make incomplete points about people he doesn't care about. This is a nice view.
Yeah, and I think I should be able to hop over. I've been trying to get through Prey recently, which is a very similar style of immersive sim.
Yeah.
Like they just sort of present tools, present an environment, and say, have fun.
Yeah, go forth. Go from point A to point B.
And that game has a shocking amount of allowed verticality that allows you to overcome a lot of scenarios very quickly. Woo, was not expecting this one to be... I kind of thought that these were thin enough that they would not... I thought that they would work like this,
Yeah,
right? And you'd just be able to... I didn't think they'd have collision enabled.
that's cool. Makes me feel like you have mag boots on.
So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to pull a prey. It's pretty easy, but also kind of rewarding. It feels very subversive, I suppose.
Yeah.
It feels like you're getting away with something, even though the designers know
Yeah.
that you can go up there, but you can use the glue gun, or glue cannon, to give it its proper name.
Yeah.
I think it's the glue cannon. You can use that to make your way into the rafters and just sort of
Hide out.
skip content. Like
Eh.
the right from I think like the second area of the game, whenever you get the glue cannon, you can Huh.
Seeing shadows. Oh, they're just shadows. Get away from me!
Oh my.
Oh, he's gonna come say hi to you.
Get away!
Or not.
You know what I'm a little worried about?
What are these people even doing in here?
I'm kind of thinking that it might have been a one-way trip. Sorry.
Well, if we don't get to hear him, we don't get to hear him. But
But you can use it to... You can cause big... Imagine, like Quickcrete,
yeah.
but if it ballooned really rapidly, probably about the size of like a smallish beach ball.
Like spray foam insulation?
Yeah, if it was a sphere of it that just you could stick to the wall. Like, so if I were to shoot one on the wall right about here, it would take up most of the screen from at this distance.
Yeah.
And it's something that you can jump on.
Oh, shoot, yeah.
And you can use it to scale environments. And you can do that right from like the first area you acquire it to skip content and unlock new things really rapidly.
Yeah.
So sorry about that time I accidentally skipped Bill Taggart.
That's okay.
Oops.
He's not a friend of mine.
Sorry about the time I
Accidentally alerted all of the everyone.
yeah, but I don't think they have any projectile weapons, so you know what I think I'm gonna do? Use
leave.
my advanced sprinting, which is why I got it. And
Yeah.
we'll just run away.
Wow, that was fast. That was real fast. Look at you. You know, it's funny, I don't feel like there are a lot of areas of the game where you've proceeded through it very quickly. Like as far as jogging, just like that. I sometimes forget that must be a big deal. Like you can probably get running legs. Like really good running legs.
You mean in this game?
Yeah,
I have them. I have the best.
I mean, not just in the game, but in this universe.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's probably a thing. Like, people probably race legs. Like,
I think that they had a demonstration legs doing that in the lab at the start of the game.
maybe they did.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that it's novel because it's connected to a fixed point.
Mm-hmm.
It's connected to a fixed point, so that it's just the legs that are running. I
would be interested to see roller skate augments.
I feel like we just basically spent an entire episode backtracking just to determine that
we couldn't backtrack far enough.
Right. So what I'm going to do, that feels very final.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that this somehow leads to Taggart.
Yeah.
But in case it doesn't, I'm going to explore it, and we'll come back tomorrow with the results.
Roger.
Don't call me Roger.